All right, so I am now 3 months post-op of top surgery with Dr. Sassani in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I am like a year and 9 months, we'll say, around there for my T. So, but this is more about my top surgery. So, right. So here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You know, yay roommate. Um, so I'm still feeling really good about it. Like, generally speaking, there's not a single day that goes by where I'm like, oh no, what did I do? Like that never happens. I am still really stoked with the results and like in living life easier, like not having to bind or tape. I was always taping, so not having to. When I remember having to tape every day, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much easier. So like I'm still so stoked, and um, like the results themselves, like yeah, there's like I'm a perfectionist. So yeah, there's a little bit of like a waver up on this line that I can see, and this line's like a totally straight line. This one's got a little bit of like a what, but that's just me being a perfectionist. I would say that these, you know, they're maybe a little bit hypertropic in some places. Like there's a little spot here that might be trying to be, and I'm trying to like not have that happen. But two things. One, just as they are, they're doing a good job of holding tight to where they are. I do tape. I use a Medipack tape. I did use Scarway, but I didn't really like them that much. Like they had more silicone, but it fell off really quickly, and I feel like I was having a lot more trouble getting value out of using it. Um, that being said, if people are like, this is great results, and you're willing to deal with that nonsense, then great. Medipack tape I got off of Amazon, and I feel like it's thinner, and the first time I used it, I was still having the same problem with it not really holding super great. But I did get to the point where what I do, you know, still I cut it to exactly the size and pull, and then you just hold it there for a while, and that helps more, like body heat against it. And then I was also making the mistake of taking it off when I showered and then putting it back on. But I figured out like a little bit later that it was definitely better to just go ahead and shower with on, even got a little wet, pat dry, and then it actually stuck for longer, which blew my mind. But because I'm like, tape, this shouldn't be something that tape does, but it was doing. So there you go. So I've been using that. I do have two different scar type creams, but like balancing cream time to like taking off the tape, I have not mastered. So I I have no words for that, like if it's more effective or not. I am surprised how hard it is to remind myself to be like massaging them and stuff. Like that is, it doesn't hurt to massage, but it is something that everybody says massage them. Like if you look up ways to take care of your scars, it is massage, massage them now. And the best time that I found to do that, like working to a routine, is driving still. So I'll be like, cause no one's there, and like, and I'll just be doing this. I get yelled a lot by my parents, my friends, when I'm like out, and I'll start to like touch my chest, and they're like, "Stop it! You're in public." I'm like, whatever. I mean, yeah, probably not good to just be like, yeah, but like, you know, it's a weird thing that they're gone. And moreover, I would say that one of the biggest things in like the last month is that I do feel like I get reconnection every once in a while, and then it will like legitimately be like, whoa, that's a weird feeling. And so I will be like pushing on my chest because things are like, I want to hold it. Like it just, that's the best way I know how to, like it doesn't hurt like pain, but it definitely is something like, so I do that, and I just look like I'm very patriotic, which is ironic. Words. So I would say, as far as the incisions go, they're not pulling too super hard. They don't hurt. A little reconnecting going. As far as feeling goes in the nips, this one I actually have some sensation back. Like if I do this, I can actually feel it, which is crazy to me. It's only been 3 months. This one doesn't have a nip in the inside. This is the one that I was super worried about it, like losing it. Like see this guy? Ooh, there he is. And like this one, not so much there. So that's a little sad to me, and actually I'm more sad than I realized it would be about like just not having that. And so I talked to Dr. Sassani, and we're gonna reassess it a couple months, and if I want that back, like I can't like reproduce that, but if I even want to like fill maybe some kind of little revision, that's a possibility, but more than likely it will be tattooing, because one, that's probably what I can afford, and two, like it's not a huge deal. Like when I'm wearing a shirt, I'd never notice. It's only when I've been topless, which has happened, not at the gym because I'm terrified, but at the beach, I've now gone twice. I keep my tape on, so not that you can tell in my pastiness, but there's actually, I've got tan lines because I don't want to don't let any sun get to them, so I keep the tape on there while I'm while I'm out at the beach and at the pool, and it stays on pretty good. And I haven't gotten a lot of like crazy looks. Like I stayed at Disney and a little bit at the pool, I feel like, but it might have just been being self-conscious, but it is what it is. So yeah, Medipec tape, good stuff there. Um, Massage more, I know that I need to, so that's that. Things are reconnecting. Nips, really happy with this guy. We're figuring out this little guy. It is what it is. And then lastly, in the last month, now I've like formally for a month been going back to the gym. So, because I reached out to another guy and he's like, I was going as soon as I got cleared. So I was like, okay, I can try that. So I've been doing, and I mean, like generally speaking, not that you can tell, probably if you were to like, I'm not gonna put a side by side here. I will eventually do side by sides for muscle growth, but like, I am starting to get, like I had gained back 4 pounds that I had lost, which is awesome. And like even like this stuff, like that stuff, all that. I finally have some more of my mass back, and it's not, I don't think that I've gotten past the point where I was in surgery, but the way it feels to lay down like my actual chest, like you can see, like I can kind of flex my tiny, tiny little pecs some. Whatever. Chicken pecs. So it's cool, and I haven't had a lot of problems with like that hiccup going back to the gym, like lifting, and the only thing I definitely would recommend is like the things that are actually like the pull downs. That's what took me the longest to feel comfortable with. If it hurts, stop. It's that easy. Like I didn't want to pull up my scars, and I make sure I wear tape when I'm at the gym, and if it hurts, I stop, and then I do something else, because there's so many different exercises you can do. Other things for backs, just like, you know, even just like rows and stuff like that, that they don't pull the same way, and they're exercising a little different muscles, but it's just better that way. So 3 months out, I am still incredibly blessed, and I feel crazy that I'm this far with everything. And yeah, I'm really happy about it. So I will do another one about, you know, maybe another month or so, just to like, if anything does change, or maybe like more about like actual body update again. But as far as surgery goes, I'm 3 months and I'm doing good. Thanks for watching.